Senior Senator from Louisiana.
Mr. President, the bill we're discussing today should be really straightforward. A child who survives a failed abortion attempt should receive life-saving medical care. We're talking about not an abstraction. We're talking about a living, breathing person, a little girl, a little boy, who comes into the world after a failed abortion. And they shouldn't just be put to the side and allowed to die. They deserve the care that they need to survive. Imagine if there was a week later and they were going home from the hospital and there was a car wreck. You would rush them to the hospital, you would do everything to help that child survive. Once that child is born, it should be straightforward. We should be helping the child survive. And there is no difference in the value and dignity of a child, of a person, as to whether or not they were originally wanted or not. Once they are born, they have that natural right, which we all have, that is discussed in our Declaration of Independence, our right to life, to liberty. I'm a physician, and I was trained to take the best care of a patient regardless of the circumstances that brought them before me. And it may have been someone that society didn't particularly care for. Didn't matter. That's my patient. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to help that patient survive and to thrive. That should be the ethic, and we should enshrine it into law. But, Mr. President, I'm a little struck. My Democratic colleagues offer a variety of excuses to justify opposing this bill. This is kind of like an inconvenient truth. Botched abortions happen. Now, my Democratic colleagues refuse to acknowledge that infanticide, withholding care to a baby who is born alive, is horrific and wrong. But we do know that failed abortions occur. The Senate Health Committee, Health, Education, Labor, and Pension, heard powerful testimony last year from Melissa Oden. Melissa survived an abortion and would have been left to die if not for a courageous NICU nurse, a neonatal intensive care unit nurse. A life that could have been wasted now is used to advocate for those who do not have a voice. Innocent children should not have to hope that there is a NICU nurse like Melissa's who will do everything possible to save their life. Mr. President, this is a vote in support of basic human decency. Every child deserves to have a chance to live. And I urge my colleagues, if you believe in prayer, pray on that. If you don't believe in prayer, look at the Declaration of Independence. We are endowed with the natural right of life and of liberty. Reflect on that, support this bill. With that, I yield.